Okay, so welcome to this new series. If you don't know what, okay, go away. If you don't know what this game is, it is Settlers Online. I used to play Settlers 2, not even the new Settlers 2, the old one, the very old one. You can actually download it still for free. You just Google Settlers Online and you'll find it. It's a pretty fun game. It's very old now. That's back, oh god, maybe 6 or 7 years ago that I was playing it. Maybe less. Yeah, no, 6 or 7 years must be that. Wow. That's a long time ago. Anyway, it was a pretty fun game at the time, and this is an online version. Unfortunately, it's free to play, but it is in browser, so you may not realize, but this is actually in a browser. It's in full screen mode and in Windows 8 mode, as you can see there. That's Windows 8. You don't get that kind of window in Windows 7. So yeah, this series is going to be about hopefully taking over this entire island. I don't know what happens after that. I've played this game for a little bit until level 18 before I started making this series, so I've got a little bit of experience with it. I know what's going on, so but I restarted from the start just to make sure that you also know what's going on. I'm sure that you'll appreciate that. So you can play this game for free, as I said before. I'll hopefully remember to put a link in the description where you can play it if you're interested in it. It's free to play, again, as I said before. I don't know if I'll talk about that a little bit. I don't know if that should be a part of this, but anyway, let's get started. So the start of when you start a new settlement. Oh god, I should click the button that stops this screen. Anyway, at the start of when you start playing this game, it's all about completing quests, so you can gain experience, which unlocks more. Thank you. Which will unlock more and more buildings. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them. I was up to probably about here on my last playthrough, so yeah. So first, this game is a lot about optimizing, but at the start, let's set up a optimized pinewood production. So the pinewood is the basic production material. Up here you can see all the production materials. So you have pinewood, hardwood, stone. Actually there's more, I just haven't unlocked that yet, and it doesn't play a role yet. So there's, well, okay, so there's tools, there are tools, the coins, pinewood planks, hardwood planks, stones and marble. At the start here, marble and hardwood planks, I won't be able to produce those, but they're important for upgrading your buildings, and that will primarily have to be done in the well, once I can, in the trade. So now I have a pinewood cutter. I'll get a bunch of experience, probably level up from this, I would assume. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I will be able to create a sawmill. That is right. So you are aiming here. You are aiming to balance this production. So you want almost no surplus of pine wood and no surplus of pine tree. You want them to be as close to zero as possible. And these are building materials, so you usually want to get over the standard. Well, you want a surplus of those, and there's no way to get a deficit anyway. So next we'll have to produce a pinewood sawmill. Now that's best put next to the mayor's house or a storehouse. Of course I'm not able to build that yet, but let's build the pinewood sawmill. Now I want to make this I want to optimize this, so you want to stick it there. shouldn't take too long to build. So the unfortunately pine wood cutters are going to have to be surrounded probably around here at the start, and eventually this sector is the first sector you free, and this one you have to fight for. Oh, by the way, this is on there are 3 sort of difficulty settings. One's 50%, the other's 80, the other's 100. 90% I won't be attacked. I think that's how it works. And but the enemies will be difficult. Okay, so get this wood production. Produce at least 3 pine wood. Okay, now I'll probably get a new quest. Yes. Oh. Intermediate resources. Advanced. Okay, good. So this is a bunch of. Well, these are some data about. Well, this is all the stuff that I've got stored. I've got a bunch of tools and so on. Anyway, that's not really that important right now. That's just there to let you know what's going on when you play this game. So now I'll be able to do build a forester. And this is where the optimization comes in. So right now there's a deficit of pine trees. The way you fix that is you build a pinewood forester, which replenishes the resources. They'll plant new trees. So I think it'll be best to produce to build 3 pinewood sawmills and then optimize the production around that. That will get you enough. That will get you enough pine wood to easily sustain yourself. Now, this game you can't keep playing it. Eventually, you have to stop and just wait a while whilst you accumulate resources. Also, you can only produce 3 things at once. Can't produce more. So now there's a forester. Now we can check the. Let's see again. So as you can see, there's still a deficit. I don't think he's started production now. He hasn't started production yet. I think the settler is about to turn up. Only have very few settlers remaining, so I should probably not build that yet. The 3rd pine sword. Okay. Let's first bounce around 2 pinewood sawmills, and eventually we'll build 3 to make sure that we can get enough pinewood planks to sustain. Alright, black market, foreign settler family. Sure. This is the the sort of in-game currency. Actually, we got enough citizens that we can build the other. Pinewood forester sawmill. I mean, okay, so build that. Then, as you can see, there's still a deficit of those. I hope it is called a deficit. I'm not sure. Surplus. And probably shortage, actually. I don't know. All I know is that it's decreasing at a faster rate than it's increasing. So, how much am I actually producing now? 354 per 24 hours. That's a pretty decent start. I will have to do it from the top. Okay, that's what it's trying to get me to do for the quest. I'll just complete this quest and get a bunch of stuff for it. Perfect production. Use panel cutters. Yeah. So minus 271. Not everyone's working yet. I will have to build enough cutters. Okay, so first I'm going to optimize the number of pinewood cutters, and then I'll have to add in, see how I leave a space in between each of them. That's to make sure that the foresters can actually get close because there's traveling time that's sort of important in this game. So we can build another one there. Stick one here. I think 4 is the right number. Maybe 1 too few. Not 100% sure. But once these have been built, which actually take very little time. Quest completed. Yes. Next, we'll probably have to. Oh, I'm next level. Geologist. Right. New quest. And now, yeah, there you go. Now I have to. I'm just doing a quest at the moment to make sure that I get completed. I don't know. If it blinks like that, it means that they want you to complete it. It's basically what that means. So let's see. The tavern, own a tavern. That'll take quite a long time to produce, and I'll do that next time anyway. I don't know how I'll split these yet. Hopefully in sort of sections, if they don't take too long. Okay, there's no one in that yet. There's someone in that. Someone in that. Okay, and if you want to expand production, so if you want more, it'll be good if you upgrade rather than build more eventually. So and the way I like to optimize is that from the top up. So if you want to optimize the pine wood plank production, you first make sure that you have enough pine wood, and then you balance out this. So it actually looks like I wouldn't need this one. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's a too high surplus. If you have too much of something coming in, means that your storage is getting full and you waste precious building licenses. And that's not ideal. So only 3 cutters are required to balance the economy. Yeah, that's way too much. Maybe even only 2. No, probably 3. Okay, so let's get rid of that building. We'll actually get a lot of the resources back. Not that much. That was 1/5 of. I think that was about 1/5 of the resources that it cost to build. But that's okay for now. Oops, I just wanted to know how much they cost. Yeah, so you get 1/5 back. So okay, let's build sufficient foresters. 2 foresters should do it, I hope. Let's see how this is going. Still too much. Still too much. Let's see how many there's actually being produced. 865. And there are 3. That means that about, what, 300? A bit less than 300 is what each produces. So if there's a surplus, yeah, so we can definitely get rid of 1. But actually, let's not get rid of that one, because later on a lot more stuff is actually going to need pine wood. So let's just build ahead rather than actually get rid of it again. Okay, and that should balance the forest planting. As you can see, I'm still kind of new to this game, so it's not a sort of proper guide. It's more of a well, it's more of a playthrough of the game because I like playing it. Okay, Forester is still not there. He's there. Okay, quest completed. Alright, whatever. I think I will still have to surplus of wood. These pine wood sawmills. Okay. Have a production of at least 12. 0 to 12. Alright, yeah, that's the point. So I'm still at -4 400. That's I don't like that surplus, but that's fine. We'll build up storage for later. So now I have to build. Let's actually see what's being used.